Welcome to Pokelocked. This is our little news roundup. We're going to be doing a Black Friday deals special UK edition. We're going to be checking out some websites that hopefully you haven't looked at yet. So we've got some good deals on at the moment. Bale, have you got
Hello.
any pocket money left for these packs coming up? Because I hope you do.
Well, I got paid today, so that's a risk.
That is a risk. Good. That's what I want to hear. So let's get straight into it. Very.
Convince me to buy some things,
Have
Will.
you heard of Very? Shopped on Very?
I've not shopped on Very for quite some years.
I mentioned this to one of our friends, Ben, and he was not aware of this website. But I said this thing probably outlasts Debenhams in terms of how long it's been alive.
Isn't it owned by House of Fraser?
I believe so.
You know,
yeah, they're all about pay in 3 and credit cards and stuff like that. Anyway,
yeah, I thought they just sold washing machines.
They
but
seem
clearly
to be
I'm wrong.
Up on it with the Pokemon cards at the moment, so keep your tabs open on Very. The first one to check out here is some 151 booster bundles. Now this is the 6-pack that you get. It certainly currently says out of stock, but they have been doing interval refreshes of stock. It does sell out very quickly, so it's probably a case of check it every hour or so, or just what your time allows. But for £20 for a pack of 6 of these, like I mentioned to you before, £8 to £10 a pack at the moment just to buy if you want to open it. So yeah, that obviously come in time for Christmas. Are
you a Very salesman at this moment in time?
Yeah,
I feel you are. Are you secretly
I'm just trying to get
moonlighting
people
at
the
Very?
deals. The thing that was interesting here is that so it says over 100 purchased in the last 24 hours. People have been tracking this, so it did start like 10, 20, 30, 40, but their restocks seem to be only sort of like 20 to 40 at a time. So considering the size of this store, the amount of product that they're actually releasing is next to nothing, which means I don't know what that necessarily means in terms of additional stock coming down the line, but yeah, not much happening for us here. And like you can see, in demand, 100 added to basket in the last 24 hours. As soon as this comes up available, people are going to be all over that. So one to keep a lookout for. It's been popping up and down. Another one from Very at the moment. We have the Terra Team Premium Collection with £40 off at the moment. So I'm a big believer in per pack value. I think you like to think the same sort of way.
100%.
So this pack, you get 5 promo cards, which on its own, that's pretty good. And 9 booster packs. These are some of the older ones. I'll zoom in here so you can get a little rough idea of some of the. I think there's some like Paradox Rift and bits in there. Definitely nothing like Stellar Crown, Surging Sparks. However, 9 packs for £29. That's kind of hard to argue.
That's good value.
I haven't checked the value on the promos, but normally they're like £1 or £2 each. Maybe it's one just to keep sealed at that value. If you sell it for MSRP in a year or two, you've made quite a lot of money back from that. They're still in stock. I've ordered a couple of these myself. I'm going to open one just to see, what kind of things are these promos like. But definitely a good one to check out. Again, that's on Very. That's just popped up, so they seem to be rotating their stock quite a bit at the moment.
Can we focus, like, total segue?
Yeah.
What is with this now?
Yeah.
I've seen this come up so many times where you've got the size of it compared to average person.
You know what?
And I don't understand. I don't get it.
You know what we should do on our website?
What?
On Pokelocked.com.
Oh, look at that segue. Oh, I love it. That's so good.
With our packs at the end, we'll do it compared to next to a banana. Just to
banana for scale. Yeah. We'll have to get the Linus Tech
just to compete with this. I mean, how do you compete with this level?
Well, I don't think you can.
Anyway,
to be honest.
Right, moving on. Anyway, we got nine packs there, and then I'm gonna one up you. Okay, hopefully these are still in stock.
You're gonna one up me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're heading over to double sleeved at the moment. Let me just do a quick refresh. They are still in stock at this point in time. £27 for the combined powers. So you get the 3 promo cards, and then 11 packs in this bundle. So
that's again, less than £3 a pack.
This is you're talking good deal here. Again, I think it's probably going to be more like Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift, Obsidian, that sort of thing. I've ordered 1 or 2, so when it comes in, we'll have a look, see what you get. But that seems to be the deal of the moment. So I'll include a link in the description for that one And I think that's the one to pick up out of those. Now, Smith's Toy Stores have bits and bobs popping up at the moment for the new Eevee set launching in January, the Prismatic Evolutions. And so if you want to get pre-orders and in there, they've done like booster bundles. They're coming out in March. And also their surprise box, the Eevee surprise box. They're doing like, in each surprise box, you get 1 of 9 promos. So they want you to buy quite a few. Yeah. Well, if you're lucky.
At least.
Yeah. They seem to be getting good at this. So that's one to look out for. And another surprise website that you guys might not be looking at, HMV. That's one I've not...
HMV. Obviously, the home of music.
Yes.
His master's voice. In fact, it's now the home
Pokemon
of
cards. Yeah. So have a little look on HMV, see what deals they've got going on at the moment. I actually bought an ETB, Surging Sparks ETB from TikTok Shop. It arrived, it's legit, £26. They're doing vouchers at the moment for certain stores. So check on your little shop icon and just search like ETB and you'll see a few stores. Look at their ratings and reviews. I'd normally, if they've got over like 100 sold of that product, I think you're pretty safe to at least try that. And I got something like £20 off. So
that's a good bargain.
Yeah, and how it works is TikTok's paying for that, not the seller. So they're running the vouchers just to increase sales. So
the seller's getting the money regardless.
Seller's getting the full whack. TikTok
a loss,
just wants you
even
on the
though
app making transactions through there. A lot of them have free shipping as well. So that's my little update from the deals corner. Lots of good stuff out there. That hopefully a few of these are still available once this video goes live.
Nice. Well, get shut on. Well, I better get my credit card out. Oh no.
Yeah, get swiping. All right. So we're going to move on to a bit of just more general news now, aren't we? Going back to our nice source of news is PokeBeach. And there are quite a few good articles to look at recently. A lot of talk of new games, new cards we've got to look at, some promos and stuff. So ready to jump into that?
Always.
Nice.
Always ready.
Okie dokie. Well, we've got first up, we've had a few more of the Flareon SARs, shown from the Japanese set coming up in December. So we covered most of these in the last video. We've since had the Jolteon, which
it's a clean card.
That is a pretty clean. I prefer it when the crown is like sharper like that. I think it looks nicer with the diamonds there.
Well, it does match with Jolteon's aesthetic, let's be honest.
That's a cool
Spiky boy.
Vaporeon. This one, I don't know. It looks cool, but for me, that feels quite... All I can see is the head. I think I lose the body quite easily there.
I mean, Vaporeon's always been my favourite, so top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier,
cool,
all day.
Regardless,
all day.
I don't even want to start to think about the price of some of these. And then we got Flareon.
That works. Yeah, that looks quite good.
Not as strong
I like
as
the
others,
swirl. It's kind of got like a swirl thing going on.
Yeah,
yes,
I think I like the depth, how it kind of goes. Like you said, is that the swirl you're talking about? The kind of like how it swings around. Yeah, no, that is nice. The not 100% sold on the crown on some of these. I think my favourites: Umbreon, Sylveon, maybe Glaceon. I really liked this one.
That's clean.
Yeah, I
so
think
clean.
the background on that one's mega. Anyway, yeah, so there's just 2 more to see. Espeon, Leafeon left for that, and the Terrestrial Festival EX releases in early December in a few days, and then we got Prismatic Evolutions in January through to March. So they are looking good. Let me just, whilst we're on talking about the Terrestrial Festival, there's a few more of the upcoming SIR cards, or SR cards, sorry, these ones. Pretty generic, nothing too excited to get excited about. But in the Prismatic Evolutions in January, there's going to be 32 special illustration rares. So I'm sure we're going to start seeing more and more cards come up. Half of them, I presume, are going to be from this set. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on those.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's again, you've got like the whole of the Team Star bosses rocking out in their school uniforms as opposed to games where they're all dressed rather strangely.
Yeah.
But you gotta do that weird like star symbol thing, whatever they do, that I could never repeat because it makes no sense.
Pack. Yep.
No, star.
And then, yeah, some pretty cool news in terms of promos. McDonald's always do sort of like their yearly McDonald's stamped cards. This one, so they're reporting on one that's coming into France from December to January. The big one, or the big news here, is that's Year of the Dragon. So we've got some huge cards, some big fan favorites. So these might be ones if you can get a hold of to collect, add to the collection. You've got, Rayquaza, Charizard, Dragonite. That's already 3 of the massive ones there. Umbreon as well.
Not a dragon though, Dev.
No,
a dragon,
but they've decided to throw it in. So I think they're just they said Year of the Dragon and then just go, we'll just do some fan favorites. I did enjoy this.
Oh, what is it? Is that Bergamon? Jesus Christ.
That one, some nice little April Fool's there.
What is that? Oh, man.
So they're just showing you some of the old pictures there. But these look really cool. No news on the US or UK, but we'll let you know when it's hitting our Happy Meals.
Have you read what the moves are for the burger?
No.
Secret sauce and double steak.
Sauce secret.
Yeah, because obviously it's all in French.
Yeah, in French, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I want that card. Yeah,
amazing.
That is going to make everyone's day.
Oh, I want to know what its resistance is. What it's weak against. Love it.
Leave it with me. I'll work it out.
What would the Big Mac evolve into? I need to know. That's the next question.
No. Surely the like 99p Saver Mac would evolve into
this
the
is
Big
the
Mac.
base. Look,
it's base.
Goes further.
Oh,
maybe it goes into a meal deal. Get a drink and fries. Anyway, right, we've got a bit of topic here. Right, so and moving on to a bit more of, well, I mean, this could tie into a lot of things, couldn't it? Do you want to kick in from here?
So it's rumored but confirmed. A confirmed rumor.
It's been a bit. It's fresh hot off the press, as they say, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still not 1,000,000% because obviously official Pokemon sources haven't said yes or no. But you know, so Black Bolt and White Flare are apparently going to be new sets released in Japan on June the 6th, 2025. Which obviously has got quite a lot of people going, well, hang on a minute, there hasn't been a new Gen 5 reboot confirmed. And normally the cards and the games have some kind of link in where, either a new thing's been released or something or whatever. Because obviously, you've currently got the Scarlet and Violet sets going out, which obviously timed with the games. So seeing as we've had nothing about Pokemon ZA whatsoever, which is Gen 6, X and Y, they are obviously the rumor mills are churning and they are churning hard. So they're going to bring out all 156 Unova Pokemon with obviously highlights of Reshiram and Zekrom, legendaries from the games, card sleeves, deck boxes, all sorts. It's going to be kind of in the same vein as Scarlet Violet 151 was to base Scarlet Violet, bringing in a whole new set of people and Pokemon to collect and enjoy. Reverse holos, mirror foil holos, all sorts. Thoughts, Dev?
I think.
Do you reckon it's going to happen?
The current sort of trajectory of Pokemon in 2025 is looking absolutely crazy. There's people talking of this Team Rocket coming back, and a lot of people are saying, don't look at Eevee yet. Let's wait for Team Rocket. Just even with the prismatic evolutions coming out, that's going to be tough enough, I think, to get through 2025. Black and White's pretty popular. I loved those games. I know there are some fan favorites out there.
Yeah, but Black and White has always been the kind of what I feel everyone kind of calls the pinnacle of the Pokemon story arc, as it was best one. There's nostalgia.com right there. And it's a really interesting one, seeing how they're obviously they've gone up to Gen 4 remake wise. They've remade Gen 1 twice, obviously Gen 2 once, Gen 3 once, Gen 4 once, and now Gen 5 is next. However, obviously with Legends ZA, Legends Arceus, technically you could say Gen 4's been redone twice. And ZA would obviously be for Gen 6. So they have leapfrog Black and White. Now, whether they're waiting for Switch 2, whatever that's going to come out as, in whatever form, whenever that's coming out at some point.
That's a good point.
There's a lot of rumors going around. It's like going to be back end of this year, I highly doubt it. I think the announcement officially will be the back end of this year, which will then tie in with a insert date here in 2025 release. So whether or not that's coming, also what Switch 2 is going to do. Apparently, it will be backwards compatible with all previous Switch games, which is great.
Yeah, that's huge news.
So that's good, especially for me with a large collection of Switch games.
Yeah.
So I think it will be a case of I'm really intrigued what the specs will be of Switch 2, and maybe they're going to make Black and White remakes specifically for that to try and help people and gamers transition from Switch to Switch 2. I don't know. All I remember reading is Legends EA is definitely going to be compatible on both. So obviously they could be hardware limited to that. Hopefully it's not as choppy as Scarlet and Violet was at some point.
The backwards compatible sounds cool, but you think, I want to know how that works. What does that look like? What am I compromising? And then again,
all the Legend of Zelda games were all clean and smooth. So the Switch can handle it. It's just, however, maybe they rushed it or whatever. There's loads of things saying they did this, that, and the other. So it's all about working, out what's going to come next. And usually the cards and the games fall hand in hand.
Yeah, I'd be well up for that. Like some very fond memories playing. I didn't play both. I think I played White in the end, and then you've also got the second ones as well, don't you? So
indeed, back to White too.
Yeah, nice. Well, we'll keep you updated and posted on news there. I think that's a pretty good roundup. You've got some deals, some game news, and some more EV talk, which is all the rage at the moment. So yeah.
Let us know if you spot any more deals.
Put
some notes in the comments if you spot anything else that's really good.
That's a great shout.
And we will happily buy it. If we can afford it.
Well, the current way it's going, I think we're going to be bust by the end of the year. But we're hoping we can open something on the channel that will fund next year's production costs. So
hopefully, yes.
On that bombshell. Right, we'll catch you in the next one.